Zoe Saldana was in headlines. She was being criticized for accepting her Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And in it, she referred to herself as a Dominican woman. So a lot of people were saying that, a lot of Dominicans, that's the conversation, or try to erase distance themselves from the proximity of blackness. But she doesn't want to be called a black woman. And we also talked in pre-pro how David Banner is not wanting to be the OG of the black community. And so we seeing people that are black try to distance themselves from being a part of the community. I just was curious to know y'all thoughts on that.
Well, I think growing up in New York, you kind of see
Jack, we know you're from New York. We know. You give us an intro every time. We know.
Anyway,
growing up from New York. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I mean, I know a lot of Dominicans that kind of feel the same way. Mm-hmm. But then going to DR and you see our skin color and the people out there, and that obviously that the African descent and everything like that. Black. I think that is crazy that she did that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with specifying where you're from, but we're all minorities. We all kind of came from the same place, the same struggle. So I think she could have went about that another way.
Who cares? If she wants to be Dominican and represent her Dominican heritage, I think that's O-fucking-K. Everybody, I'm telling you, black people got to stop connecting everything to black. We don't have to get on every ride. I saw her speech and I thought it was beautiful. If a Dominican woman giving her family, her grandmother, everybody props for what they did to raise her. Listen, when Teron went on that stage, he in Atlanta, but we went on that stage, Virgin Islands. It's like you supposed to this is the greatest moment of her life. And she wants to give it to her heritage. Who gives a fuck? Mm-hmm. Black people have to stop being so offended because someone has our skin complexion. Just because an Indian is our complexion don't mean they're black. That don't mean they're African American. They just have our complexion. Mm-hmm. They don't have the same experiences we had. And to be honest with you, I feel like we minimize black people when we say Dominicans are with us because that's their heritage. Ours is ours. Why can't ours just be ours and that be good enough? To me, I thought the speech was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, I was really emotional watching it because watching Zoe Saldana, who came from the teen actor, okay, she's just a hot actor to winning an Oscar. That is knighting herself. That's like when Haley went from cute black girl to Oscar winner. It's put Academy Award winner in front of my motherfucking name from now on. And to me, I think it was dope that she did. I just hate that. I had an idea. I just came with this idea randomly. I was like, we need to do a TV show called Find Something Wrong. Because that's what our culture looks for. It's like I saw a tweet where somebody was like, why everybody didn't show up for everybody don't show up at the Jennifer Hudson line when she do the line. And then they showed a picture of Bill Bellamy walking down and there wasn't nobody in the back to the left. And I'm like, damn, you was more focused on that. We come from a culture where I can say I love my family and they will find something wrong. So to me, it's in the world of greatness, I choose to celebrate greatness and not try to find something wrong with greatness. Because that's what we should be fucking focusing on rather than, man, you ain't see the shirt she wore? Why she ain't shot at her husband? She don't really love him. I know she didn't. It's bro, stop looking for something wrong. It's beautiful right there. It's a beautiful moment.
Yeah, I think, I hear you and I agree. We have to be more positive, and I think that she had a beautiful speech. My thing is, don't use your blackness when it's beneficial for you, and then you go back and forth between, you cross that line on 1 minute. I'm just saying, this is what we see often, is that people will be black when they want to be, when it's beneficial to them, when you want the black support, we want you to come see their movies and things like that. But then when it's time to accept speeches and things like that, then it's and so we would be remiss to say that black people didn't help, build and boost her career. She got her start. One of her biggest first films was Drumline with Nick Cannon. So it's she got her start in black films and things like that. I'm not saying Zoe Saldana. I'm just saying people will use, and like they always do, use and abuse our culture. And then when it's time to get it, it's oh yeah, let me separate myself because I'm actually this. I hear you, but I'm just saying, if you gonna be that, then be that all. You know what I'm saying?
Don't use the black card when it's convenient.
When it's convenient, exactly.
Nina Simone.
Huh?
Didn't she play Nina Simone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is her skin is the color of a black person's skin, but she's Dominican. So I can't help that if like they like you look like a black you could be a black girl. Like don't get me wrong, she could have said no. I'm not black, I'm Dominican, but we all know that she probably wouldn't have got that goddamn Oscar if she would have said no. So what I know is someone who's come up from nothing to something, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And to me, like I said, at that very moment, like I managed Timothy in Toronto 20 years, bro. Like, you know how many times they had to say I'm not Jamaican? I'm not Jamaican. I'm virgin. It's like, oh, you Jamaican niggas. Like, I'm not Jamaican. And then, you know, then they win. It's like, be as Virgin Islands as you want to because it's your moment. And to me, I just feel like, did she say, I'm a black woman? Now, if she played a black woman, that's different. But Robert Downey Jr. played a black man, and no one tells him he's a black man, right? It's just, we just accept it as acting. But she played a black person, and I'm being honest with you, we say she's black, but did she say, I'm an African-American woman? And or did she say Afro-Latina? I don't know. But I do know that we got to stop projecting what we feel other people are on someone specifically. Stanza, you said not her, but then if it's not her, then let's not talk about it. Well, I'm just saying in general, like look at it through that lens. Like not her, then let's leave her alone, right? It's like now if it was you, if my problem is with you, not that person. So I just hate when we give each other a hard time when someone wins and they stay true to theirs. But like I just like that she called her grandmother abuela or some shit like that. I was like, I love that shit. I know. Oh. That's why I said it. You need to tell me that too, because you from New York.
No, I'm just making sure, you know.
I know, nigga.
My brother's
What
keeper.
do you feel about David Banner saying he didn't want to be?
Now, what David Banner said is it made me think, and I agree.
Okay.
Because what David Banner basically said is that if I'm the antithesis of Trump, I don't know if I said it right. I didn't graduate college, so leave me alone. Antithesis of Trump, he said, do you think that I should be supported like white people support Trump? And they said yes, and he said he's not. Black people, we don't support activists. It's just not a sexy thing. It's like we just don't, for some reason, we just feel like that's being extra. But that is something, to me, that was like something to really harbor on. Like, why is he the antithesis of Trump, but he doesn't get supported from our community the way Trump do? Why don't we uplift David Banner more? Like, why don't we? And to me, I feel him. Like, it's like, you know how hard it is to do this shit and be a hero for people that, like, it's hard as fuck to be black and in this space. Because you're either gonna make money from black people, you're gonna make money from others. And if you make money from others, guess what that means? I'm for sale. And if I'm for sale, no one can get mad at me if I wore something you didn't think I should wear because, nigga, you should support me. And if you're not gonna support me, you can't get mad at no one else that does. That's my issue. It's like, because I don't support them, I don't want no one else to. And to me, that's the unfair part. Like, some people got rich in the Bush era, some people got rich in that Reagan era, some people got rich in the Clinton era. That's more about you and who you are as a man or a woman or a business person compared to just like painting the brush and say, oh, he's just that. I don't know, man. I love David Banner, and I just wish that we supported him more. I'll support him. He can come on this platform anytime.
Nah, he's a dope person, so I mean.
And he's genuine. He's always like that.
Yeah. Every
Every time you see David, it's love. Stop, take pictures, but we don't celebrate that. We got to start doing that. That's what I'm saying. That's necessary.
I agree. I mean, he's a great guy, and you know he has a right to feel that way, and we got to support. We got to do more to make it worthwhile for him.
No,
None. Okay. All right. So